This is Isaac with Autolawn of Orlando. Today we will be reviewing how to change a wheel motor on a Kress Mission RTK mower. First step, ensure that you have the correct tools and parts to perform the repair. You will need a Phillips screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a 16mm socket or wrench, a drill with a long Phillips driver, and a decently strong magnet. The first thing you want to do is check that your mower is ready to be worked on. Ensure that the mower is off and that the USB plug is properly secured onto the base of the mower. After checking, carefully flip your mower onto its back. Identify the 3 screws holding the static bumper on the rear of the mower. Remove the 3 screws and set the static bumper to the side. Identify the 13 screws holding the top shell to the base of the mower. Remove the 13 screws and carefully flip the mower onto its stomach. From here, cut the warranty sticker along the seam between the top shell and base of the mower. Carefully lift the top shell from the base of the mower, ensuring that you watch out for the cable still attached to the mower's internals. Set the top shell down to the side of the mower, making room for our repair to undergo. Optionally, you can also remove the cabling and detach the top shell to set it aside, but you will have to redo the cabling after the repair is done. Turn the wheel of the respective wheel motor and identify the small space along the inside of the wheel. Take your flathead screwdriver and push it through that space until the wheel cover pops out. Set the cover aside. On the inside of the wheel, there is a 16mm hex nut with a log washer and a flat washer. Use your 16mm socket, remove the hex nut, followed by the lock washer and the flat washer. Set these items aside and remove the wheel from the wheel motor. Set the wheel aside and identify the wheel motor cover and its notches. Using your Phillips screwdriver, undo the screws attached to the wheel motor cover. Use your flathead screwdriver to pry the cover off using these notches. Identify the 4 screws holding the wheel motor to the mower's base. Remove the 4 screws with a Phillips screwdriver. Pull the wheel motor out of the mower. Remove the wheel motor data cable. Remove the wheel motor power cable. Identify the wheel motor control board. Identify the 2 screws holding it in place. Remove the 2 screws with your Phillips screwdriver and remove the wheel motor control board from the wheel motor. Set these aside and identify if your new part comes with a wheel motor magnet pre-installed. If no, use your magnet to retrieve the wheel motor magnet from the old part and install on your new part. If yes, install the wheel motor control board onto the new wheel motor and fasten the 2 screws from before. Once done, replace the wheel motor and plug the cables back in. Afterwards, using your Phillips screwdriver, redo the screws holding the wheel motor in place. Replace the wheel, followed by the flat washer, lock washer, and the 16mm hex nut. Put the wheel cap back on, making sure you line it up with the notches on the inside of the wheel. After making sure everything's in place, put the top shell back on. Once done, flip the mower onto its back. Then put the screws back in place to hold the mower together, followed by the static bumper and the screws to hold it in place. This is Isaac with Autolawn of Orlando. We hope this video on how to replace a rear wheel motor for your Kress Mission mower was helpful. Visit our YouTube channel at Autolawn of Orlando for more helpful videos on robotic mowers.